Hey there, Hawks. It's Russ Kavalhuna, your president. We are almost at the end of another year, and I hope you are as proud as I am about what we have all accomplished this year. We are thriving as a community, despite the struggles and the losses many of us have faced. I'm so grateful for all the hardworking people who are my teammates across this entire college. You are helping our students achieve their dreams. And I'm so grateful to the almost 12,000 of you students who are trusting us to help you in your education as the best path to your future in your careers and in your lives. I have recently been able to personally celebrate some of the wonderful and great successes with our students. One of the biggest was our announcement of the state's first ever guaranteed employment with an employer through our nursing program and its now new partnership with Corewell Health. Michigan's largest employer is now investing in you, students, and we hope to have more of those for all the programs at our college. We have so many other successes we could talk about in programs across the entire college. But today, I want to share with you just one story that says more about what this college is and who all of you are than any list of accomplishments I could list. I recently had the opportunity to meet with a young man who has accomplished more than he or his family have ever imagined. You see, he's a first-generation immigrant student who almost gave up on his dream when it seemed like all the doors that he was trying to go through were closing one by one in front of him. And I'll let you hear some of what he had to say about this. His name is Emmanuel Orozco Castellanos. He came to the United States with his family in time just to finish his senior year of high school. He had to adjust to a lot of changes in just 1 year. He simply did not have enough time to master the English language and excel on the SAT exam. But he had a big goal, and that goal was to study at his dream school, the University of Michigan. So when he applied, he was surprised and let down that he got turned down for admission. He felt pretty crushed by that rejection. He thought about giving up and leaving his dream behind. Then he came to Henry Ford College and he looked at our website and found that we have a Bridges transfer agreement with the University of Michigan. So he decided to invest in himself and to try again. He was nervous when he came to Henry Ford College, but he did not take long to get admitted to the HFC honors program, where he immediately excelled. I'll let him tell you a little bit about how that felt for him.
The first person I met at Henry Ford was Dr. Michael Dare, and his passing is a great loss for this community, and I know it firsthand. When he interviewed me for admission into the honors program, he received me with a great smile, and I was nervous. It was my first interview in English. And I remember that after the interview was over, he smiled and said, "Congratulations, you're welcome. You're part of the honors program now." He offered me financial assistance. And I remember walking back to my car and looking up at the American flag and thinking, a stranger decided to give me this second opportunity that I needed so much. And I didn't even ask for it. And I think this is a story of gratitude, because one thing about gratitude is that gratitude multiplies. And he made an investment in my education. And when we think about education and the public good that it is, and when we think about supporting immigrants and refugees, oftentimes it is talked about as an expense. But I'm here to tell you that it is an investment. I have been allowed to give back to the community because I had this opportunity and because of the generosity that I have received myself.
When Emmanuel finished his studies at HFC, he was ready for the University of Michigan. This time, they welcomed him as a student, and he excelled in his studies and student organizations and service. In fact, he excelled so much that when he was graduating, he was invited to apply for one of the world's most prestigious international scholarships. After a competitive application process, to his complete joy and surprise, he was one of just 30 people in the entire country to be named a Rhodes Scholar. The Rhodes Scholarship is a 120-year-old, fully paid postgraduate scholarship at Oxford University in the United Kingdom that has been won in the past by accomplished people like President Bill Clinton and George Stephanopoulos. And now our alumnus, Emmanuel, adds his name to that distinguished list. Here's what Emmanuel had to say about his time at HFC and what it meant to him, and how people who supported him made a difference in his life.
And this, again, is a story about investment. And the reason why so many other immigrants make such great contributions to society, and this is actually backed by social science, is because we know how far generosity can go. And so I'm here today to express my gratitude and to encourage you to be generous and to continue to be generous. As one of the other presenters said, equity is one of the core missions of Henry Ford College and public institutions. And if my story doesn't illustrate that, I don't know what other story could. Because this is about increasing access, and it gave me access, and the career that I'm going to pursue, giving back and helping other people, was only possible because of the generosity of so many people that work at this institution. Thank you so much, and go Hawks.
I share this story with you, not just to inspire you, but so that you can see this story as a fantastic example of how much of a difference you all can make in each other's lives. I want you to know that if you put in the work as a student or one of my teammates, you can reach your goals. You can reach dreams that might seem so far away. As we all head into this end of year season, that brings time away from our jobs and our classes, and it gives us time to be with our loved ones. I encourage you to think about what is most important in your own life and what kind of year you want to pursue in 2024. If there are any ways that this college or that I can support you, please do reach out to us. During the next 2 weeks, I wish you joy and peace. Happy holidays.